Hello everybody and welcome to this week's video. So today I thought that it would be a really helpful video to show you guys my curly hair styling routine. This is something that I've watched a lot of personally on YouTube when I was struggling to really find a good routine that worked for my hair. And so hopefully in this video you guys can take something of value. Not everything has to work for you, and that's totally fine, but maybe you'll find a certain technique or a certain product that you think might work, and that's awesome. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Since my hair has dried out just a little bit, I'm gonna just make sure it's pretty wet again. So, because when you're styling your hair curly, you want to make sure that your hair is honestly like pretty dripping wet. You don't want really any dryness, or else that's probably going to cause frizz. So, and this is just a disclaimer, I'm not a professional stylist, this is just what I found works for me. So, and it's definitely not perfect, I will tell you that much. My hair comes out different every time I wash it. So what I'm doing now is just using a wide tooth comb. This is a wet brush comb, and I'm just detangling my hair starting at the very ends, working my way up the hair. Alright, so my hair is fully detangled, and what I usually do is I'll just comb the hair straight back first, and then I'll put all of the styling products in. And so the first product that I use is a leave-in conditioner, which I think is really important, especially if you have curly hair, to make sure your hair is very well moisturized. So I go in with the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Yogurt Hydrate Repair and Multi-Action Leave-In. Looks like this, and you can spray it directly in your hair, but I prefer just to spray in my hands at first, just so I can see like exactly how much product I'm using. Just kind of work it through my hair, starting at the very ends. Just combing it through my hair. And then I always start off with less than I need, just so I can go in with more and not the other way around. If I go in with too much, then my hair is usually, my curls are pretty weighed down and not quite as voluminous. So always start off with less than you think, and you can kind of just build. And then this is another product I literally just started incorporating into my routine, and I think it actually really helps with defining my curls more, because it literally says it's curl defining. So this is the Curls Creme Brulee Whipped Curl Cream. And so I will just pour out around that much. Again, just work it to my hands and start near the end of my hair. Just comb it through very generously. Sometimes I'll even use this method, which I think is called like the prayer hands method, just to make sure all of the hair is evenly coated. This isn't a step I always do, but sometimes I will go in with a protein cream, and this is, from what I've heard from my stylist, a drying product, but it is great for getting defined curls. So, you know, you can use it sparingly, but I definitely have seen a difference from using it. So, and my hair hasn't gotten damaged or anything from it, but I would use this maybe with caution if you have hair that is prone to dryness. So I'll get around that much, and again just kind of start from the ends of my hair. And this one I will get on my root a good amount, just because it does do a good job at, again, defining my curls. Alright, and at this point, after I put in those 3 creams, I will just go and comb my hair again, just to make sure everything is dispersed in my hair. So now is the fun part. And this is when we get to start defining our curls. And so I use the Denman brush, and honestly this has been such a lifesaver. I can never talk in these videos, I swear. This has been such a lifesaver for my curly hair. It has really helped with defining and getting those nice ringlets. And actually I'm going to start by parting my hair, and I kind of part it just slightly off center part. I just don't think center parts are like super flattering on me personally, but obviously you can do whatever you like. So I know some people will part or section their hair and start at the very bottom, and you can totally do that, but honestly I'm a little lazy and I'm not always in the mood to do that. I might go in and start though. So what I do is I'll grab a section around this big, and there's different techniques that you can do with this brush, but I just do literally just go out like that, and you can kind of already see the definition there, and then I kind of just scrunch it like that to set it, I guess. And so I kind of just do that throughout my hair in places that I think really need the help. So, and always pull out from your head, don't pull down like that. That'll help with the volume. Alright, and what I do is I like to go in and just finger curl my front section. It just makes those pieces, since they're like so noticeable on my head, it makes them sure that they're going to look good. I'm not gonna leave it up to chance. Like I'm gonna style these babies. Alright, so if they're not wanting to curl like this, I'll just keep going in with the Denman brush and doing that same old thing. So once I've gone through with the Denman brush and I'm kind of happy with how the curls are looking, I will then go in with a gel and start scrunching and setting the curls. And so the gel I use is the Curls Blueberry Bliss. I love this gel. I've been using it for probably 2 years now, and I just love it. I haven't really wanted to switch it up, and it's worked really well for me, and it also smells really good. So I always try to err on the side of more gel rather than less gel, just because I'm going for a gel cast, which if you don't know what that means, it's just when your hair gets kind of crunchy when it's dry. And I do that just to get more defined curls. And if I use less gel, my hair is definitely prone to being really frizzy, so I'm definitely erring on the side of more. And so I start off with around that much, and I'm definitely going to build as I go. So don't want to comb through the hair here. I'm just scrunching it in gently. I'm not really squeezing it too hard. I'm just gently scrunching the gel, making sure to get all the curls. And this is when I will start flipping my head upside down. Continue scrunching the gel. Right, so this is a little bit of a different setting because it's a different day, because my video audio got really messed up and it was bothering me. So I'm just going to re-record this part quickly. And what the clip was about was I had just put the gel in my hair, and what I do after that is I get a little microfiber towel like this one, and I'll just scrunch the excess water and product out of my hair, just kind of like the same way I was scrunching the gel, but just with the towel. And I'll do that. I think it helps with definition as well. And then I also explained how I use the diffuser. And so whatever blow dryer and attachment works, honestly, I don't think it really matters that much. But this is the one that I use. It's a John Frieda. I don't know. And at first, if my hair is like very wet just out of the shower, I haven't air dried it at all, I'll just go around it. I won't touch the hair with it first. And I'll just kind of dry around my hair like that until it's around 50% dry. And then afterwards, that's when I will go and just cup little individual sections of my hair and just hold it there. And I'll hold it there for around 10 to 20 seconds. And I'll just keep moving around my hair and doing that throughout my hair, just like so. I'll flip it over to either side, and I'll even flip my hair over that way. And just keep doing that until it's literally 100% dry. This does hurt my back a lot, so this is why I don't style my hair curly very often, is because it gives me body pain, honestly. But yeah, that is how I use my diffuser. And so now let's jump back in time to a few days ago when I filmed the rest of the video. Alright, so I have dried my hair and it is about 100% dry. I also want to say, I know I've been talking a lot about how a lot of things that you might do with your hair styling routine could cause frizz, but frizz is something that is completely normal for curly hair. Honestly, I feel like no matter how good of a hair day I'm having, I'm always gonna have a little bit of frizz. And so that's to be expected, but these are just ways I'm telling you just to minimize the frizz if that's something that bothers you. Honestly, there's some days I'll have my hair curly and I'll have a lot of frizz, but I'll kind of like it because I think it gives a little bit more volume, and sometimes I'm just feeling the look, so it really is up to you. But yeah, so my hair is 100% dry, and don't be scared. I know it looks very crispy and kind of flat right now, but this is honestly, I would say, one of the most important steps for me in my curly hair routine, and that is, I guess they call it breaking the gel cast with oil. But it's basically just getting rid of the crunch in your hair that is caused by the gel. And I do this with my hair when it is 100% dry. I try to wait until it's 100% dry because if your hair is even slightly damp, again, it causes frizz. We see a pattern going here. So yeah, this is the oil I use. This is the Olaplex number 7. This was a splurge item. You don't have to use this oil. Honestly, all oil is probably going to, all hair oil, let me say, is probably going to work the same, but this just works for me and I really like it. So if you're on the market for a higher end oil, this could be the one for you. And as you can see, I'm getting close to the end and I'm like, I really don't have to buy another one, but I probably will. So anyway, I will, let me make sure. It is still slightly damp right here, but honestly, I'm a little impatient, so we're going to go ahead. I drop maybe like 5 or 6 drops of oil, really work it into my hands and warm it up in my hands. And again, I'm usually in the bathroom with my head completely flipped over, but the way the camera is set up, that's not gonna happen, so I'm gonna try my best to show you. But what I do is flip my hair, and again, just scrunch. It's just the same thing that I was doing before, just scrunching the hair, breaking the gel cast. And I can already feel my hair is getting more soft as I'm doing this. As you can see, the curls are already starting to get bigger and bouncier and shinier. Just awesome. This is my favorite step. It's just so satisfying. Because like I always get kind of panicked. I'm like, oh crap, my hair's gonna look so bad, and then that oil always saves it for me. Alright. Alright, and this is basically what my hair is going to be looking like. Again, it's not totally 100% dry. I thought it was, but I can definitely feel a little bit of dampness around the top of my head here. So I'm going to, again, actually go and diffuse the same way I was saying before. Just flipping my head over and holding it there. So I will be back once I do that and kind of just give some final tips and thoughts. Alright, so now my hair is 100% dry. And one of the final steps that I like to do, since the Demon brush does make such defined curls, sometimes the clumps are a little bit too big for my liking, so I'll just go in and separate them. Like this one is very big, so I will just go in and kind of just find a little halfway and just kind of gently try and separate them. And maybe just do that one more time because this was a big clump. So yeah, Just going and separating the curls helps with a little bit of volume too. This isn't something you have to do. None of this is stuff that you have to do, but again, it's something that helps the longevity of my hair, and that is Hairspray. And I will just go in and spritz the hair like so. And spray the hair. Oh my god. Alright, so you can see some of it is still kind of crispy looking, but that's fine just because I literally just styled it and it's first day hair, so I'm not trying to get it too poofy at this point because I want it to last for a few days. So yes, that is my curly hair routine. Not too complicated, but I will say I am very lazy and honestly maybe style my hair curly 2 or 3 times a month, and most of the other time I'm usually wearing my hair in a braid or in a slicked bun just because, again, I'm lazy and I don't like really spending the time to style my hair curly. I think this took me around like an hour and a half total just from shower to now. Alright, so that is my complete styling routine. So just to talk about the products I use in the shower, the first one is this Nizoral anti-dandruff shampoo. I have a problem with scalp buildup and I have really bad dandruff, maybe TMI, but we're close here. So I use this and it is honestly such a lifesaver. Since I started using this, it has been like night and day. Like, I genuinely recommend this if you have a problem with dandruff and scalp buildup, which I think can really easily occur when you have curly hair just because you're washing it less and you're using more product. So that has been awesome, but I will only use that once a week if I'm washing my hair more than once a week. I will use the Pattern clarifying shampoo. This, it says clarifying, but genuinely this is the clarifying. This is more just a gentle shampoo for when I want to feel a little bit cleaner but don't want to completely strip my hair and make it feel dry. So I will just lather this up really well with my hands. I forgot to get it, but I'll pop up a picture of what I use too when I'm shampooing my hair, and I'll just lather up the shampoo really well and use the, I think it's called a Tangle Teaser, just throughout my hair to again just exfoliate my scalp, and it really helps with the dandruff. And so I actually don't use like just regular conditioner for some reason. I literally just use this every single time like as a conditioner in the shower. I know it's a deep conditioner and I'll leave it in for like maybe 3 to 5 minutes, but I just skip the conditioner because it feels redundant to me. Correct me if I'm wrong and I should be using conditioner and this, but I just use this, and it's the Strengthen and Restore Treatment Mask by Shea Moisture. And I don't detangle my hair before the shower. Once I'm done shampooing, I will put this in. I'll use a generous amount of this, and I will just finger detangle my hair. And my hair gets really tangly, but finger detangling with that just works like a charm for me. And I've never had an issue with it, and then I'll just again detangle with the wet brush again when I get out of the shower. That is this week's video. I really hope that you guys learned something, took away maybe just something from this video, or if you're inspired to try my routine, please let me know if it worked out for you. Again, everyone's gonna have different results because everyone has different curl types, but I really hope that you enjoy this video, and if you want to see more curly hair videos in the future, like my curly hair journey, because it has not always looked this way, I promise you that. I went through a very rough period of damage with my hair and just getting my curls back. So if you want to see more curly hair videos, please let me know. I really hope you guys have an awesome week. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye!